Hello, and welcome to Black Art History and Culture. Today is Barack Obama's birthday, so we're going to start by wishing Barack a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Barack. Have a good day, okay? All right, and then since we are celebrating Barack, I'll go ahead and show you my Barack Obama collage, button collage. Okay, so welcome to Black Art History and Culture, and I've been talking about my studio for, it's been a minute. I've been trying to clean it for the last 6 to 8 weeks. Maybe not clean is not the word, organize it better because there was just so much stuff in here. But anywho, these are some props that I use. They're not really just props, they're personal items that I have collected and they're very dear to me. But for Black Art History and Culture, I do information stations, and so I try to set things up in a chronological order when I am doing a workshop or teaching a specific time about what was going on during, I don't know, maybe let's say the Harlem Renaissance or Reconstruction or the Civil Rights Movement. And also, I use some of the things that I collect as art, like when we do a workshops for young Black girls. I will bring my doll collection and I will insert that into the information station with books that I think are empowering by women and poems and things like that that I encourage them to read. So these are by local artists here where I live, and then like a lot of some stuff was gifted to me. Let me see, I think, well, I bought a couple of these, and then the other two were gifted to me. So let's move on. So anyway, over here, we're going to come over here. And this is like stuff that we use. We cut these things out and we use them in collages. Let's see, I'm just going to post something randomly in here. This is Wangechi Mutu, I think is her name. And this is a beautiful futuristic, Afrofuturistic sculpture. It's at the museum, Fort Worth Museum of Modern Art. I think that's what, Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth. Yes, that's what it says. So, anywho, like, if you wanted to use that as an expression of what you find is beautiful Black art, then you cut that out and you put that in your collage. And, we have other things down here that we use. We have the sticker box that we use. Down here is children's collections. And sometimes I'm on planning committees for different exhibitions and things like that. And so, we have all that stuff down here. We have our sandwich board down here that we use. We always put the institution's name on that when we are working with them, whoever it is that we're working with. And then here is just more items. I use these items. I actually use these items in the workshops, in the information stations. And those of you who know about Ebony, there she is. That's my baby. She's passed. I miss her every day. But anywho, like these cards, I use those just to show people that that's a way to make yourself familiar with Black artists. You just pull these cards out and right on the back, it has a little story here that you will learn 2 or 3 things that you won't ever forget. And then this is William H. Johnson. I actually have that hanging in my kitchen. But anywho, so yes, I use those. I use these things. This is a bookmark. Like when we do Black Jeopardy, we have giveaways, and you get to answer a question. And I will read the Who Am I? And if you get it right, then you get to have Ida B. Wells' beautiful bookmark. And this is from the Smithsonian, the National Museum of African American History and Culture. They sent me a whole stack of these. I've kind of used them up, but I have a few left. And so, and then this is my Lois Mailou Jones poster that I had framed that I got from in San Francisco. And then here is a collage that I made. This is the area I'm still struggling with in the studio to clean, but this is getting a little long, so we're going to wrap up here. That's Rhonda Gatlin Hayes, another local artist. And I just got to show you this real quick. This is the New Yorker cover by Kadir Nelson. I absolutely love that. And here is, I love that piece. Here's my little crew, my jazz band. I love them. I can't remember who gave this to me, but it was a gift. A few more dolls from local artists, and just some accolades in my degree. And here's a collage that I made. We got some African masks there. And then I have the commemorative panel to the Harlem Renaissance, and I just framed it, and all you have to do is read that, and you get a little history lesson right there too. So, okay, we're going to wrap this up, and thank you for joining me today. And we're going to say happy birthday to Barack once more. And we are going to close it out. And there's my Epster. Say woof, sweetie pie. All right. And we're out. All right. Thank you for joining me today.